What is going on, Cravers? It is your girl Sondie, and I am back with another video. Alrighty guys, so today we are finally hitting into my budget planner. For my budget, I have started using the Erin Condren as of last year, and I actually enjoyed using the Erin Condren for my budgeting needs. So this is why it says it's time to budget. Sondie Fields. It's letting me know that it's time to budget, get on track, save money, use my cash envelopes, all of the above, etc., etc. So guys, I'm going to do a little walk through the planner and show you guys what I have planned for it, and then we're going to jump into, putting down my monthly expenses for the month of January. So let's get into this. So right now guys, opening this up, we have my name, of course. I just did the same exact thing for all of my planners as you saw in my planner video that I created and also uploaded. I would link that above there. And my planner lineup is what I meant to say. I love how this is so neutral. This is something very different that I do not use or haven't used in my very first Erin Condren. This is actually my second Erin Condren. New to Erin Condren in 2019, if you do not know. I just love it. This is a monthly deluxe. I am a person who writes very big, and I like something more, big. I don't mind the smaller one, but it's a little too small for me, as I can say. But I do have the EC vertical, which is smaller, which I'm not used to, but it will work because I do work with a regular size planner like the Happy Planner, so I can make adjustments. Here I have not done anything with this yet. I'm still trying to figure out a key for what I want to document as far as like birthdays, or if I want to track, TMI, but if I want to track like cycles or certain days that I have off or something, whatever, I will definitely get back into this some other time. So then here we go with this page. We're showing different things, and by the way, these stickers are not available in my shop yet until the release date of the 26th of January. I have different colors, also have this in color, and I just wanted it to be plain black and white. So guys, let's take a look at this really quick. So for January, I had decided to plan in my Erin Condren monthly deluxe, which is why, and also set up my planners. Set up my planners is pretty much get my planners all ready, set, ready to go for 2020 is, what I wanted to do, and also plan for my cash envelopes. And the other goal is to save at least, if not more, $100. So that is my plan for January. Beginning of the year is usually always a rough start for me. Definitely different than what last year, because I was on maternity leave. This time I'm not. So let's go ahead and get further into this. Alrighty, so as you can see, there's always a front page with lined paper. When you flip to the page, you have all these other stuff. So I will go over this in just a second. From here, I was so excited that there were black sticky notes, guys. I love my black sticky notes. So here I have is my January budget. I mark my income, my total, totals for my actual, totals for the amount that the actual bill is. Some bills could be less or more, which I document in this grid, all my bills, and at the bottom I track my savings and the amount. Here I do love this quote: "Passion and purpose gives you progress." Great quote. And then my cash envelopes, this is not what it's going to be every single month. I just wanted to start it out this way, the cash envelope system. So I marked, how much all my bills are, and also had to end it over down here with my total is, my plan, putting down the extra $1,000 on the car eventually, of course, when I get my taxes. This is what I mark. Everybody used their boxes for something different. So this time I use my resolution ideas. Number 1, write a business plan. Number 2, stop procrastinating. I need to stop procrastinating. Work an hour and a half a day all my dreams. So that could be towards my Etsy shop or so. Keep a journal. I need to keep a journal. I love to write. I love to document my days, document my moods. So I definitely keep a journal, which my bullet journal will come in handy with that. As you guys have not seen my bullet journal videos, please go ahead and view those videos. I'm just starting, so I am very new to the bullet journal world, so that is another story. And number 5 is strengthen personal relationship. This is something I definitely need to do. This is my resolution ideas. Matter of fact, a resolution needs, might as well say. Here, I got me a couple goals, which should be goals here, but I didn't make a strip sticker for it. No spin challenge, which is kind of interesting, but it definitely wouldn't hurt too bad to have a no spin challenge for January. Stretch for 10 minutes a day. Guys, you guys do not know that stretching is actually very vital to your health, and you need to stretch. For the last couple months, I've been having issues with not stretching, so that's been kind of, my body's been telling on me. Set a social media bedtime. Now, setting a social media bedtime, meaning, get off social media completely at a certain time at night, that is something I definitely want to do every day. I know it's going to be challenging because my son, he is, he always usually go to bed at a certain time, but some days he go to bed a little bit later than earlier. So some days I be like, okay, at this time, and then it doesn't work because I do a lot of my budgeting. I do a lot of my planner things on social media, so it's kind of hard, getting off, I hate to say, but I definitely need to set a bedtime. Originally, my potential goal was to save $200. Now, if I save $200, $100, I just want to save some bit of money. That'd be great. I just put a quick quote here. No one is perfect. That's why pencils have erasers. I love this quote, and it definitely, worked for me at the time when I put this together, and actually still works for me. I just wanted to put that together in this perspective of letting people know last year was not the best year for me, so this year I plan on doing things a lot better in the sense of finally getting my life on track as far as finances. And so hopefully you are here to join this journey with me, and also let's see how far I go, and hopefully at the end of the year I can see my progress. Alrighty, so this is January. I have created a sticker. I do not know if I'm going to sell these stickers in my shop. If you are interested, let me know. I'm trying to figure out a better way to do this, but I'm not too sure yet. It was just something I just put together and just wanted to put down. I have stickers that I'm going to be using for my bills, which are these lovely stickers here. This has like a lot of different colors in it. So I just wanted to use a color that actually works well with this. And in the next one, I want to document my debts, just to show you guys where I'm at as far as my debts. Do my weekly check-ins on this page, do my paycheck 1 and 2, and then my cash envelope for the last page. And then the next page here, we're going into February. So at this time, let's go back into the very first page of January, where I actually always document my budget or my bills to see where I'm at. So guys, what are your planning? What do you plan, or what are your potential goals for 2020? Please comment down below and let me know what are your goals. Everybody is different, but it's always nice to see what other people's goals are. And if you're able to stick to it and actually see where it end up at the very end of the year. So guys, this is my lovely little tracker here. And I want to let you guys know that you're not perfect. Nobody's perfect. No matter what you do, things happen all the time. But we try to prevent those mishaps and certain things, and things happen. A lot of things happened for me in 2019. I don't plan on happening this year, but things happen. But let's try to prevent those as much as we can. Alrighty guys, so this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to set up my bills, how much each of the bills are. Later on in the month, we're going to go over the actual amount, and if I gained or saved. If I saved anything, that's going to be down here below. Alrighty guys, let's go ahead and get into this video. So let's see here, what should I talk about first? I'm not too sure what to talk about first. Just a couple of things, you know. I have a couple of good things to look forward to, like my trip to the Bahamas, which is very exciting. And actually guys, I'm gonna like tilt you guys, I'm gonna bring you in, tilt you in a little bit. Okay, so just to let you guys know, I'm gonna start off by showing you guys my actual amount for the month of what I am going to receive for the month of January. Could be more, could be less, but we will see. Then I'm gonna go ahead and mark down my bills. I do write kind of large, so like I said, I like to get the Erin Condren. So let's go ahead and put this down. My rent is still the same. It's actually $525. My water is roughly $81.31. It's been like that for a while. And if it's more, I know something is wrong. Let's just say. Electric hasn't really been that stable nowadays. Right now I'm gonna mark it as 80 for electric. And then these actually bills are going more towards what's due first until later, but some of them are all, when you get to the very end of my bills, it's going to be different. I will show you guys. Now my credit, my credit one is $35. And then I have my other credit right after that, like literally like a day apart. I didn't think I was going to write this whole thing down, but I guess so. So my first progress, so that is $35. And then also I have daycare, and daycare is $250. My phone bill has not been too much. It has dropped a lot. Last year my phone bill was about $180 or so, roughly around that amount, 180, 160. So I have saved a little bit of money, which is not too bad for my phone. You got my car insurance, which I'm kind of sad about. It actually went up a little bit. I had to look it up to see how much it was. It went from 171 to 187 in my new term. New bill that I have is QuickBooks. This actually, you know, keep me maintained as far as my business, keeping track of my, you know, my business, things like that. So I have QuickBooks that I actually pay for each month. That is $27 a month, which is not too bad. It keeps track of all my things. I won't have to do too much to it, but I do need to upload the other things on there. Then we have Amazon Prime. Actually just got, which is $14. I got my car note, which is, I cannot stand. Yeah, my car note is pretty high. And then after the car note, I'm paying on one of my cards. I'm actually doing really good as far as payments on my cards, so they are going down, and I'm pretty proud of myself at this moment as far as my credit cards. Another new bill that I have is my student loans. Go ahead and get rid of those, but that's going to be a while. This is one of my highest debt payments ever that I have, my student loans. Not this payment, but just saying in general, the full amount is about $36,000 right now. Yeah, which is a lot, but managing. My Akron is $35. And then I so this will not be a bill too much longer in a couple months. I'm paying $85 right now for the cruise. That is almost paid off. Pretty much supposed to be planning to pay it off between March and April. And then I have my Apple subscriptions, which is like my music, things like that. So for this one, it is $10.66 for the Apple Music, and then I also have my Dropbox. And that is where I keep all my other files, you know, because my phone is getting a little bit crowded as far as videos and pictures. So right now with my Dropbox, that is $12. And last but not least, the gas bill that I have on here. The gas bill, I put 80 because some days is more, some days is less. You may never know. So back up to here, I'm gonna go ahead and calculate all of this. I've already calculated this, but I wanted to make sure I check over again. You may never know, I may miss something. So I'm gonna go ahead and calculate this really quick. Okay, alrighty guys, so the total for here $2,114.20 is, as you can see, how much the total of everything is. I had to make sure I calculated that right. So as you can see the difference, not too much of a difference here, but this is not what I have now, but this is just the income that I currently have. So let's do this. This is literally the difference, as you can see. We're gonna see what's going on now. There's other incomes that I am not addressing in here. So this is something that is just strictly from my 9-to-5 plus, no, this is strictly from my 9-to-5. So that is what's going on, and plus what I get for the bills. So guys, very interesting. Let's go ahead and see about going into marking every last one of these in my spread. So let's go ahead and do that. I'm going to go ahead and put these together. Okay guys, so I got all of the bills written out on the sheet, and I actually have 2 left. I may use, may not use. So right now for this month, I'm going to keep, you know what, let's do rent. I always do the rent at the top and then water. So right now, as you can see, these don't exactly fit the whole entire square, which actually I don't mind. And these been like one of the original items in my shop, and these have always been in my shop. So let me see here, the electric, that is on the 3rd. That is the electric. And I have my Capital One due on this day. And I have my F Progress due on this day. That don't even look straight. I don't know if y'all can hear this beeping noise, but my Cricut is beeping. Oh, I am back. Daycare, I made 2 daycares because I pay daycare certain days. So there's this daycare here, and Babe pays the other part of daycare, so yeah. And I also had daycare here as well. Okay. Alright, so my phone bill is due on the 13th. car insurance is due on this. No, car insurance, not car note. I know this is a tough week right here. Oh, so this is where the mix-up is. QuickBooks is up here, the 4th. I just wrote these from the order that I had, and I'm just putting them as wherever they need to go. So Amazon, let me see, is the 3rd. There we go. Here's my car note. And then Capital One. As you can see, I got a lot of hefty bills this week. I got my phone, car insurance, car note, Capital One. Let's not forget student loans. And I have my Acorns, which is not till the end of the month usually. Acorns. Do I got the 17th? Acorns is usually not on the 17th. No, the Acorns is here. I'm sorry. I'm looking at something else. Okay, and then we have the cruise. And then my Apple subscription is on the 27th. Ooh, I got a couple things happening on 27th too. And then my Dropbox is the 20th. Dang, I got a lot going on this day, huh? Gas, 28th. Okay. So I have 2 left. So as you guys can see here, sorry guys. So as you can see here, I have all of my bills all over the place. It looks a little crazy, especially on this day, because this is usually daycare ain't always on these 2 days. So it switches up whenever 2 weeks follow, whatever the first Monday, boom, or whenever. I can pay any time within the week, but I always put it on that Monday, so I know, when, the bills is. So there is 5 weeks in January. I get paid bi-weekly, but I don't get paid. I got to get paid on the 3rd in order to get paid 3 times. You know what I mean? But I did not get paid on the 3rd. So the 10th, and I actually got stickers for payday, but it's okay. The 10th and so pretty soon I will be having a paycheck to paycheck video coming out soon. Zoom in a little bit. So once I do that, then so other than that, that's a lot for this for this square, but that's okay. I'm gonna wing it. Now, off camera, what I am gonna do is be planning my different videos for YouTube on here. I usually do that, but I'm gonna do it in a different color, so I know which day I'm going to be wanting to schedule for different videos to release and come out, and other little things. So usually by the end of the month, this has a lot more things on here. This is just a start. So guys, that is how I'm going to be doing budgeting. Later videos, like I said, I got my debts, a weekly check-in, paycheck 1 and 2, cash envelopes, and then we'll be in February. But in this case, I do want to thank you guys so much for viewing this video. Hopefully you are also starting your budgeting journey as well, keeping track of all of your expenses. And I do want to thank you so much for viewing this video. If you have any questions, let me know, or if you have suggestions, let me know. I'm definitely open for those. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. All right, and bye.